Hello, my beautiful Hi Aquarius, my sun sign brothers and sisters. Welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you all, us all, on our paths to our highest vibrational good. So this week, first of all, I just want to say happy damn new year to ya, right? We made it. Here we are on the other side. So good times to come, as they say. Now, one of the things that so we've got the Hermit card as the key to the week. So the way that I intuit this, and it's funny because when I looked at it, I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. We've just had all of this energy kick off in the sign of Aquarius, right? We've got everyone talking about the age of Aquarius is here and all of this stuff. And I kind of feel like a lot of Aquarius people are like, okay, that's great, but what the fuck do I do with that? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's all well and good saying you've got all this energy. This week, I think we're going to get a taster of what's to come. And I think the Hermit card is heralding a moment where we're going to, so this week is probably going to be more of an internal week. There's going to be a lot going on behind the scenes for you. There's going to be a lot of you assimilating a lot of the Aquarian energy that started to kind of be felt, right? And what I actually feel like this is us doing, it's us assimilating that energy. It's us starting to, and that's how Aquarius works. Even the most saturnine, logical, scientific Aquarians, I've observed this, and as an Aquarian myself, I can attest to this. We kind of see something, we feel it, we see it coming in, we envision that future thing, and we're like, right, okay, so this is happening. Let me sit with that. How does it feel? What does it look like? What does it, do you know what I mean? Like, and then we assimilate it and then we start doing something with it. This week is that moment. This is where we're envisioning. This is where we're going to start planning and putting and plotting and, you know, making things understandable and relevant for ourselves. And that's what the Hermit card is giving us this week. So let it sink in, whatever it means to you, however it shows up for you, however it manifests for you, let it sink in. For your actions and options this week, you have the Six of Cups. Love it. And this is interesting as well, right? Because your Six of Cups, this is enjoyment and memories and things from the past. The Hermit card is a journey, right? It's a journey, a quest, or an illumination of some sort. You couple these two together, I actually feel like there's going to be something that comes up this week, either from the past. This could be an old friend. It could be an old partner that you're connecting with. It could just be a big realization that you have around a connection that's already come to a completion or an end in some regard. So really powerful stuff, actually. Now, the other thing with the Six of Cups as well, this can sometimes be about something that you're choosing to create or fabricate. So this could be like a product. It could be, like it could be a product. It could be something that you have thought about creating for a long time. This week, you're going to start really working on or putting the wheels on, let's say, which I really like. It's actually a really nice energy to start the kind of, I say start the year off. You get my point. For your communications and conversations, you have the Eight of Cups. So we've got a lot of watery energy going on this week. There's a lot of Aquarian energy being in its feels, right? And this is not necessarily a bad thing. Yes, Aquarius is an air sign, but we are the water carrier. And the reason or the way that I experience that, what I always say is that we carry the emotions, the water of the world on our backs, which is how we're able to be so detached. We're not in the water, we hold the water on our backs and we, disseminate that out to the earth. So that's how I see it. We carry the emotions of people, which is how we're able to detach from them. Now, your Eight of Cups, this is going to be about what you're releasing and what you're letting go. And that Hermit card, so this would be a great week to have some form of, maybe do some form of counseling, some sort of therapy, some sort of talking therapy would be very well received by you and your energy this week. Now, when it comes to your professional life and your professional sphere, for those of you that are employed by somebody else, this week I think you're going to be really saying to yourself, you know what? how this works for me now is not how I envision my future to be. And that's the thing about Aquarius, right? We unless we see something factored in, like if we say to you, yeah, you know what, I can see you in my future, you're okay. When I say to you, like, no, I can't see that happening, that's when you want to worry with Aquarius people, right? If they can't see you in their future, it means that you're not a part of it. Bottom line. For those of you that are solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, work for yourself, own business, etc., this is going to see you maybe not abandoning ship, but there is going to be some sort of realization that a project that you put a lot of time and energy into maybe even needs to be tweaked or put down. I actually feel like this is going to be a week where you really start to streamline your operations, whatever that means to you. And then for your for those of you that are retired or no longer working for any reason, this suggests that you're going to start a journey towards really, and I don't want to say rediscovering yourself. This is going to be you starting the journey towards discovering who you are now, and how that works for the world, how it works for your people, for your tribe. Great. For our money and materials, we have the Ace of Swords. And I was worried about seeing something like this, because what I've said to all of the other signs that have opportunities, contracts, etc. turning up is, if it's good now, it's going to be good later on, right? I kind of feel like, you know, especially if we're trying to streamline things in some regard, I get this feeling that adding something else, it's not going to be like one of those things like, you know, sometimes we say like, oh, you know, it's adding another string to your bow. This week, I'm not sure that's going to do you any good. It looks like as well, there's going to be a big decision for you to make about an investment. This is going to be an investment in your future, in your working life, your professional life, whatever this idea or this thing that you want to create is. This is going to see you making the decision of either, yes, I'm going to invest in this, or no, I'm not going to. And it really will be that clear cut. For your physical health and vitality, the noggin, this, you know, if you have a tendency to overthink or really go too deep into thought with things, Aquarius energy really, then, you know, this is a week to watch out for, because you could have not so much mental anguish, but you could just be mentally tired. And then for your home and environment, there's some sort of there's a change coming. There is something to do with the home this week is going to change. Now, for a lot of you, this could see you making a big decision about what's happening with your living situation. And this whole year is going to be, as a flavor, is going to be happening for Aquarius in some sort of way, shape or form. And then for our love and relations, we have the World card, right? So this is powerful stuff. For those of you that are partnered or already in relationships, this is going to see you discover, right? So for a select few of you, a very slim few of you, this could be you making a decision about a relationship that you're in and saying, you know what? I'm not sure I'm here anymore. Remember that Eight of Cups is about walking away from something. And coupled with the World card, that's a complete... excuse me, or an ending. And then with the Hermit card there, that's going to be you going inward to find a point of realization. This could be, when it comes to those select few of you, it looks like you're going to rack your brains long and hard this week about whether the relationship you're in is the right one. Now, for those of you that are partnered or in relationships, this is a new start for your finances, or maybe even something that you guys want to do together. But there's certainly going to be talks of a contract of some sort this week with a partner. Now, for those of you that are single, this is I say ever so slightly different. It's not, it's completely different. This could be a week where and it might not be in person. You know, I know here in the UK where I live, we're currently in tier 4, which is basically just lockdown. I actually feel like this is you connecting with somebody. Now, the thing about the World tree, because it's Saturn ruled, it tends to bring people that are older, and then you couple, or there could be an age gap. Now, apart from the Six of Cups, the rest of these cards are what I would consider mature cards. And especially with the Hermit, this is always like a saturnine figure, or a more mature, more practical, more focused kind of energy. So the way that I kind of envision this, for those of you that are single, you could be meeting somebody this week, somebody that's older, wiser, maybe, I mean, I hate the word older because it's such a crap word. I like to say seasoned. A little bit of salt and pepper goes a long way. But yeah, you know, this could be somebody that has seen the world, somebody that's traveled, somebody that's cultured, somebody that has a lot to say, somebody that's very intelligent. And also with this mix of cards, this could also be somebody that really challenges you on that mental or intellectual level. So look out this week. There could be somebody coming in that, you know, really maybe ticks all the boxes that you didn't realize you had. And with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.